Now, I know a lot of you guys play MUT, and sometimes you don't feel like grinding to get the best team. So if you want to just buy some training or coins or players, head on over to MUTreserve.com. Use my code CK, and not only will you be rich one day, but you'll also get 15% off your order. Welcome back, you guys. Your boy CK. Today, we're headed to Minnesota to bring back two legends to their team and see if we can help them win the Super Bowl. Shout out to the Facebook streams for helping me decide on which two players to bring back. The first one was kind of a no-brainer. Randy Moss, okay? The other one was Alan Page, but it was close. He had one more vote than John Randall. So either way, the defensive line was going to get a boost. Matter of fact, let's start with the defensive line. But more in particular, the defensive tackle. Yes, a famous member of Minnesota's feared Purple People Eaters. What a nickname. Alan Page is certainly in the conversation for the greatest defensive tackle of all time. He is credited with 173 career sacks, which is the most ever by defensive tackle if they were counted as an official stat during his era. That number would also place him third on the all-time list, only behind Bruce Smith and Reggie White. This man was a D tackle. He's just one of two defensive players ever to win an NFL MVP and the only defensive lineman ever to receive that award. Oh, did I also mention he went on to serve as an associate justice in Minnesota Supreme Court from 93 to 2015, both a legend on and off the field. He was a 9-time All-Pro, a 9-time Pro Bowler, won the NFL championship in 1969, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, but somehow he might not be the most famous player being added to the team. Matter of fact, he's not. Come on, let's be honest. Everyone knows Randy Moss. Bro, growing up, you caught a ball over your friend, you said you mossed him. Some people knew what the term moss was before they saw this man's highlights. That's how nasty he was, bro. It was just word of mouth. He set the tone for his career early on when he led the league in touchdowns with 17 during his rookie season. He led the NFL in receiving touchdowns a total of 5 times. It was named first team All-Pro 4 times. He still holds the single season record for receiving touchdowns with 23 in 2007. Wow, he's on the Patriots. But we're talking about his time on the Vikings, man. He was so good you could talk about different parts of his career. But right now we're focused on the Vikings. He's currently second all time in receiving touchdowns, 4th in yards. He was a 6-time Pro Bowler, comeback player of the year in 2007. Because if you remember, he played for the Vikings from 98 to 2004. Then he played a couple years with the Raiders. Not his best seasons, especially 2006. So in 2007, when he had 23 touchdowns, yeah, everyone was like, okay, that's the Randy Moss we know and love. And he's widely regarded as the number 2 or number 1 in some people's books best wide receiver of all time. I've never seen him ranked as number 3. It's always 1 or 2. So let me know where you put him. I know where we're putting him in this video, and that's smack dab at the number 1 wide receiver position, man. The Vikings, who already had a disgusting wide receiver core with Jefferson and Thielen, now have Randy Moss being added to it. And you have the run game with Dalvin Cook. So maybe that's why Adrian Peterson didn't get that many votes. Kirk Cousins, you know, he's a viable quarterback. We already saw Randall when we were bringing back 2 legends to the Eagles. So I understand why maybe they didn't want to see that. And Randy Moss was a no-brainer. It didn't matter if they still had Stephon Diggs. Like, you're still going to bring back Randy Moss no matter what. He went to Marshall, but he still made a name for himself, man. 99 overall, of course. I gave him double me. If you can't give someone like Randy Moss double me, then I don't know who you give it to. Even though they nerfed it, you know, it's not as OP as it was last year. Thank God, because that was disgusting last year. Anywho, route technician. I feel like when we sim, you know, that should help him. Not that he needs, you know, a lot of help, but definitely one of my favorite abilities for wide receivers. And the slot-o-matic, I'm going to have him playing in the slot. For some reason, slot wide receivers, when you sim, they get more stats than other wide receivers. So, you know, he's going to be our slot wide receiver as well. And then Alan Page being added to an already pretty good defense. Not as good as he used to be. You remember they had Everson Griffin. However, they still have some studs like Michael Pierce, Daniel Hunter, and now, of course, Alan Page on the D-line. A cornerback was definitely in my thoughts, but no one really voted for any. You know, Xavier Woods in his prime would have been nice. But I don't know how you pass up on someone like Alan Page, someone that won MVP. So all in all, it made sense. Relentless is the X factor I gave him because he can get this with either sacks or tackles for a loss. Also, inside stuff. One of my favorite abilities. It's just disgusting. You got a double team or there's certain plays you got to run just to avoid it. So yeah, I really like that for him. He's going to get a lot of tackles for loss with this ability, and then run stopper. So yeah, he's going to be good against the run. He can definitely rush the passer as well. Keep in mind, I get these stats from like Ultimate Team. I'm not just making them up on the fly. So yeah, these are like their 99 overall Ultimate Legend cards from previous years. Either way, man, it's looking good. 84 overall. Gonna try to get the best scheme possible, and yeah, we're gonna sim to mid-season. Cap, we're playing the week 1 game versus the Packers. Let's start it off right. Yo, we added 2 guys with X factors and abilities to the Vikings, and the Packers still have more guys with abilities. This team is disgusting. Starting it off with a nice little pass, dump down to Dalvin. I'm not sure how you stop this team. I know I say that a lot, but when you have an elite running back, and now of course an elite pass game, yeah, it's not looking good. Randy Moss. Maybe I should have given him grab and go. Oh, I should probably change Thielens. If I'm gonna, yeah, it does make sense to have 2 slot-o-matics. All right, we're gonna make that happen. It's not hurting him though. Trust me, he's still gonna ball out. Call me crazy, but I'm going for it. Ginormous play on 4th down. Let's go, Randy. Too easy. They got a linebacker on him. Do you know the amount of disrespect that is? A linebacker on Randy Moss? Are you crazy? Jesus Christ. So many stars in the box. Kind of looks similar to the Packers, to be honest. Oh, the bull rush. Alan Page almost getting to the quarterback. You're lucky, Aaron. Normal quarterbacks. That might have been a sack. I don't know. Aaron Rodgers, different story. Jesus, okay. I was not expecting that. You know, I gotta change it up. Gotta change it up, baby. Come on. Let's go. Oh, what? Let's go. Tackle for loss. Inside stuff, run stopper, and now relentless. Activated. Let's go. Come on, baby. They had they're double teaming them. All right, where is Devontae? Spotlight that, man. I'm going back on Page. Big 3rd and 9. I never thought I'd have this much fun. User in a D tackle. Get off me. Let's go. I don't care where he at. Randy Moss is an elite deep threat. Let's go. Kirk, do you have the arm, though? That's the question. Do you have the arm? Okay. Oh, this is the play my man's Nick was talking about. He said it was OP. He said it was OP. I don't know about that one, big. Oh, it is! It's OP! Jair, I don't know how you didn't catch that. We'll take it. See if you can get a sack or 2. It's gonna be tough. Okay, they're double team. We're not gonna be able to do anything. Especially Aaron Jones running this way. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Harris, what a touchdown saving tackle. It's only a matter of time until they start going to Devontae. I saw the screen. I got fucking manhandled. Now I'm on the ground. I think inside stuff works better when I don't use her. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him do his thing once again. Use her the linebacker like I normally do. Actually, nowadays I use her safety. Let's be honest. I use her a lot of safety. Damn it. See? Oh, God, read option? What? What? Rodgers is 36, 37. He's not doing that anymore. What a dot. Who said Kirk Cousins wasn't the right QB for the job? This man has double me. I know Jair's on him, but he has double me. It doesn't matter who you have on defense. Double me is still nasty, okay? We're going deep to Thielen. One-on-one coverage. What the? Yo, double me is broken. It's trash. Make it so it's not a catch every time, but also, you know, it's just a swat, not an interception. There's something they could do. Something they could do, but they didn't do it. And watch, next year inside stuff's gonna be terrible. I'm calling it right now. Even though I don't think it's too OP this year. Like, there's ways you can beat it. But it is what it is. Let's go. Come on. Oh my goodness, Rodgers. Screaming like he's still like 25. I don't like that matchup with Jefferson and Jair. I like the one with Randy. He's too fast. Fight for me. End up catching the W somehow. I'm not gonna lie, we got a little lucky. But solid debuts from both Randy Moss and Alan Page. Wow, we end up going 7-9. Obviously didn't make the playoffs. Super Bowl ended up being the Browns and the Bucks. I don't know what went wrong. Quarterback, Kirk Cousins didn't have his best season, which is a shame because he had so much talent to work with. We had Dalvin Cook doing his thing on the ground. Randy with a 1,000-yard season, only 5 touchdowns. I don't know, man. Maybe we needed a better quarterback with someone like Randall. Maybe Dante Culpepper. Would that have helped? I don't know. Alan Page, though. 15.5 sacks. So, see, we wouldn't have had that. We would not have had that. Our defense definitely did their thing. Offense, we were 15th. Defense, 16th in total yards. I want to see the rush defense, though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Top 10 because of Alan Page. And then top 7 in points allowed. So, it definitely wasn't the defense. Maybe Alan Page and like a Culpepper would have done it. I don't know, but then you miss out on having fun with Randy. Tannehill wins MVP. Alan Page gets top 3 for DPOY. Randy Moss is nowhere to be found in the top 10 for best wide receiver. And then best D lineman went to Alan Page. So yeah, man, this is why I need everybody to be in the streams to help us figure out the best combination of players that's going to help these teams make it to the Super Bowl, or at least make it to the playoffs, because this was a disappointment, man. Hopefully you guys still enjoyed it. I'm streaming right after this video goes live. Link in the description. Come through, say what's up, help me vote on the next one, and I'll see you over there.